That's normal. It looks freaking pink. So I've got a headlight out, and this is what the beam pattern looks like sitting on top of a parking garage. High beams, low beams. What's actually interesting about the Aero model, the headlights swivel above a certain speed, which you probably won't be able to see. There we go. You can see the beam is kind of turned in a little bit. Hello, Jeep. Anyways, I think it may be a good idea to go ahead and do some upgrades here, and I'll show you some of the stuff that we got. Even if you're not upgrading your headlights, this will be a good video for just replacing your headlight bulb and doing some stuff like that. So let's get started. Let's take a look at this thing in the daylight. These little LED strips are not bright at all. I'm also missing little orange lights over here for the corner indicators, and if you can see, the condition of the lens is absolute garbage. These really need to be fully refurbished. And so I think that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so let's go over what we got. These are LED strips. Yeah, that's not getting used at all. Little controller. It's actually pretty nice. Woo. Two of those. This is for resealing headlights. Kind of a butyl rubber glue. And these are a ton of fun. Brand new projectors. Cats may or may not approve. Should also mention we have new bulbs, new igniters, stickers, some desiccant packets, and these are important. I'll show you why later. Some Halo installation wire, some little Gore-Tex patches. Yay. So quick overview. In order to get these headlights out, we're going to have to remove the front of the bumper cover. 8mm, 10mm, and I think there's a few more 10s down in here somewhere. To get the bumper cover off, push pin, T27, push pin, T27, push pin. And in the wheel well, there's an 8 up here, there's an 8 back in here, and there's an 8 over in here. That's how they're supposed to work. That one's already pushed in. Now, if you care about your bumper, you might want to get, you know, towel or something to put it on. I really don't. But this is all we really need. Just kind of pop it down. There are some clips in this area, and there are some clips back here. But anyways, now we have access to all the headlight bolts. Like I said, that's an 8. That's a 10. There's one back in here that I believe is a 10. And I'm not sure if there's another one on 2008s and up. I think that's it. Let's find out. That was loose. Something funny I noticed. Driver's side of the car, the bolt down here is way freaking longer than it is on the passenger side. This is the one down in here. Take note. So if everything's gone according to plan, we should be able to get this headlight out now. Lift up back here. And we'll start to slide forward. Now I'm sure we've got a ton of electrical connections back here that we've got to free up. Let's figure this out. Surprisingly, there's only one electrical connector. Let's remove it. One of these fun guys. You gotta put your little screwdriver in, and you gotta pry up on him just a little bit so he comes out like that. Make sure he's fully released, and then he should. Son of a... Let's do this again. Lift up back here. Slide this whole crap forward. Find the electrical connector. Take a screwdriver. Shove it in here. Pull up until he releases. He'll click into position. Hopefully. There he goes. Comes off. Grab your headlight. Boo. Let's have a look at the back of this headlight. Inside of here is your igniter and bulb, and the back of the projector. Over here, that's your daytime running light. And this guy up here is your turn signal. Now on the bottom, over here on arrows is your AFL module. That'll cause your headlights to swivel. That's the computer that controls it. And over here is the ballast. Now I'd like to go ahead and remove all of this before we stick things in the oven. Yay! Yay. Do not touch. I'm gonna put this back in here for now. Twist, and it pulls straight out. I'm gonna leave him in right now. Oh, it broke. Yeah, that's totally okay. So I'm looking over these headlights, and I think these are stapled together. Oh my god, they are stapled together. Staples. We're gonna have to remove all those. There. Take a pocket screwdriver, little eyeglass screwdriver. You can just, yeah, rip the little guys right on out of there. Looking like there's about 4 per headlight. Alright, got them all broken down. Let's go bake some cookies. Alright, change of plans here for the headlights. You thought we were going to use an oven? No. Let's use a cardboard box because the oven's too freaking small to fit a headlight in it. Questionable use of aluminum foil and a rubber band on something that's going to get hot? Check. Hot air gun that looks like it's been run over by a truck because it has been? Check. All these leaves that could catch on fire? Check. What could possibly go wrong? I've also got my screwdrivers ready. I guess I should also mention laser thermometer, gloves, cheap ones from Harbor Freight. Now we're ready. Oh yeah, this is safe. Surely this will go well. Woohoo! So ideally we're going for about 230 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. I also went and grabbed some panel clip pliers. And we're just waiting now. I'm also keeping an eye on the temperature. And then hotter spots. But you can see if I get it on the headlight, about 115, 110. It'll still be a bit. This is so nerve-wracking. Temperature is about exactly where I want it. Just gotta keep checking. Keep checking. Minor setback. Slightly.